Are you sure about this? Speak up, X-Naut.
Yes, sir, quite sure. I poured over all the research on the Thousand-Year Door. And it appears the sealing power has definitely been weakening, as Beldam said.
Finally, the treasure of legend, the ancient power of darkness, will soon be ours. Listen and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star search top priority. Of course, that includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum.
Got it, sir.
Soon I will have the power that has slept for a millennium. So very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the X-Naut regime. And then I, Grodus, will build a new world. A perfect, ideal world, yes. A world made by me, about me, and for me.
Tech, did you call me? What shall I do today? Will it be dancing, perhaps? Disguising? Or will I sing a song or something? I am conflicted. Huh? What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. Which is more important, carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really. What do you mean? No, never mind. Please forget my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant if I make you worry. Well, in any case, let's have a quiz. A quiz? That's right, Princess Peach. Please answer the questions that I am about to ask you. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as usual. What's with you all of a sudden, huh? Now, the first question. What will happen if you collect 7 crystal stars? Your wish granted? 1,000-year door opens, or 1,000 coins appear? I think we know the answer to that one. Correct. Now, the second question. What is the goal of Grodus, leader of the X-Nauts? We know this as well, to conquer the world. Correct. Now, the third question. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? Tech, is this... Princess, please answer. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? Well, 100 million coins. Seems unlikely. An extremely rare badge. Or, probably the most probable answer up there, a 1,000-year-old demon soul. Correct. Now, the fourth question. What does Sir Grodus wish to do with this ancient demon soul? Cherish it always? Hang out with it? Or bring the demon back to life? Correct. Now, the fifth question. What is required to seal up the demon again? A legendary sword? A magic spell? Or, you guessed it, crystal stars? Correct. You have correctly answered all 5 questions. Now you may use the communicator. Tech, Was it okay for you to tell me such things? Please input the message you wish to send. Okay, I'm done. Could you send it? The message has been sent. That is all for now. Please go back to the room. Thank you. You're still a weird computer, Tech. Good night, Princess Peach.
My lord, I've received reports of a great secret in the floating town of Glitzville. Let's ride the cheap blimp there. Come now. You there, 2 tickets, 1 great and evil king, and 1 sweet young thing.
Good gravy! Bowser, the evil king, and a deluded old hag. Life's too short.
What did he just say? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate.
Cheapskate, who's spelled like cheap.
Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go?
Forget that wimpy blimpy. I'll be writing this, baby. I snuck into Glitzville once before, so I know the way. No problemo. You go easy on your old limbs and take the slow ride on the brink, Grandma. On the bink. I meant on the blimp. Good lord. Can't speak.
Wait, Lord Bowser, please. Oh, now my special dirigible deluxe brown bag cami lunch will go to waste.
Huh? That doesn't sound good. What's that warning light? Oh, don't tell me. Ready to roll. Oh yes, it's time for the second round of Super Bowser Brothers, this time underwater, where our fire still works perfectly for whatever reasons. Bloopers, the old standard enemy, and it pretty much handles the same as the last Super Bowser Brothers. All those kind of ones have meat in. Meat makes you larger. Really like the remix of the swimming music you get here. Yeah, you kind of press and hold, not even press and hold, just press A and you'll swim. There's meat in that one, but I can't quite get it, so I'll just smash through all of these. Do I want to go bother and getting the meat at the bottom? Oh, there's X-Naut's been dropped on us. Oh no! Fuck, I got hit. Fuckers. Oh, this is good. Sit here and incinerate all the bastards. Right, on we go. Well. Oh, idiot. So, we need to take the spring to the end, not the pipe. Clearly. Too big for the pipe. Nice little interlude there. Let's head. I bollocks myself. What the? But I. Can I not breathe fire in midair? What? Oh, well, there we go. I guess the game's telling me to fucking kill myself. Oh. Jesus. Wow. There we go, I actually got big enough to get the invincibility from meat this time. That makes it sound like I'm immune to meat in some way. Invincibility from meat. Now I think, it does run out, so I stay huge, I just don't have the invincibility anymore. The trampoline should be there. And I guess you have to have got at least one piece of meat by the end, or... Oh, nope, fuck, there we go, we're okay. Boink. I love how glitched out it looks there. Deliberate, I assume, of him walking in, because even if you're tiny, you still don't walk into the castle. You don't enter the castle. You just do walk into it in the literal sense of the word. That was terrible. I gotta get in shape.
Wow, it's Bowser the Koopa King. He'll eat us. Someone help. There you are, Lord Bowser. What are you doing here? I've been looking all over. If I may ask, where have you been, your sogginess?
Swimming.
Really? Neat! As for me, Glitzville was fantastic. The lights were so cool. By lights, I mean fights, of course. I was overcome. Why, even at my age, I was shaking what my mama gave me. Ugh. And then the hot dogs, oh my gracious, yummily. You have fun too? Lord Bowser, is that a no?
It was terrible, you hear me? I swallowed a dang blooper. I wanted to have fun. But forget it, it's over. Go get me some solid information on Crystal Peach and the Princess Star. Fuck, bollocks that up. Now! I can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time, so we were fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario. After all, even for our town. Did we hurt your feelings? Yeah, maybe a little. Well, alright, it's okay to be in touch with your feelings. So then, you brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you. Hey, Mario, we need to get back to Rogueport, right? Let's go. Please come back to visit. Fuck my life. Please come back to visit anytime you like. I forgot something. So, time to do the Twilight Trail again. Because I forgot 2 crucial things up at Creepy Steeple, which I didn't grab. 3 things, actually, come to fuck. I'll meet you up at Creepy Steeple. So, back here, a couple of quick things to grab. Behind the gate here. Oh, nope. Oh! Well, there's a star piece there, that's what I was going for. Apparently you can open the gate from the inside. I never knew that. Now we need to head back to the secret room which had the parrot in it. And here, what we missed last time was a secret panel in the corner with star piece in it. One more thing to grab, let's head back to the main courtyard. Courtyard was not the term I meant, I guess I meant atrium, hallway. Atrium I think sounds about right for what it is. So we never came this way last time because I said it was very much like the other way with all the, not Sir Swoops, Swooper. But there's this kind of the switch that does the thing, but there's one little thing here that we can do. We can sneak through this wall here and get to a secret area. I want to show this off and also it gets us kind of useful. There's a special tree here. If you hit it with your hammer, it drops a gold leaf, which replenishes 10 flower points. It'll also have a use, probably next episode, which I'll talk about when we get to it. Anyway, time for our final, for now, trek of the Twilight Trail, and we'll head back to Rogueport Sewers. Oh, this is worth noting, by the way, as you'll have just seen, Shade Fist can strike any enemy anywhere on the battlefield, so it's super handy for that kind of thing. So, back here, a couple of things to do before we visit the door. Number 1 is, hey, Gonzalez, listen, that must be an email from Princess Peach. And indeed. My dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It is the spirit of a demon. The X-Nauts plan to revive the 1,000-year-old monster and use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the 1,000-year door. They'll find this demon's spirit, but the only thing that can keep it locked away is the crystal stars themselves. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to their horrible plans. Princess Peach. An ancient demon spirit? Sheesh, that doesn't sound good at all. You know, it seems like there's a really straightforward solution for this from Mario's perspective, which is we've got 4 crystal stars now. What if we just took those 4 crystal stars and just, you know, held onto them, went back to our own business and stuff like that? They're trying to gather crystal stars and they need them to open the kind of 1,000-year door. What if we just hold on to 4 of them and then they can find the other 3 if they want, but they ain't gonna do anything with them because, you know, they can't without the other 4 we've got, so seems a bit odd. Actually, I'm sure there's some plot reason why that can't happen. Oh well. Either way, I'm walking somewhere. That was non-descriptive, wasn't it? Here is where I'm walking. Through here, we could have come here a long time ago, because all you have to do is squeeze through the railings, but we wouldn't have been able to do much, because there's these spikes. If we switch to Vivian, basically, spikes go down, and then boink, spikes go up. You can use tube mode, you can use Edgar or whatever, you ain't gonna get across those spikes in time. What you gotta do is get as far as you can get, and then whoop! Oh! And then you pop back up again. Vivian! Oh, I was too fast, basically. I got out, but she didn't. Basically, using this method, we can cross to the other side of the spikes successfully. There we go. Whoop! Oh, this is not fair. And our reward at the end is, ironically, Spike Shield. Make Mario damage-proof while jumping on spiky foes. Essentially, metal shoes. Can I put that badge on? Because it's a really good one to have. It costs 3. Time to rejig badges a little bit. What don't I use? Charge. It's occasionally useful, but I never use it. And if I can take it for 2, I've got double damage. P is handy. Happy Flower. Pretty Lucky. Pretty Lucky is handy, but I think, especially for upcoming, Spike Shield will actually be more handy, so slap that on. So that basically means jumping on... This is obviously only for Mario, not your partner, but jump... Apparently Spike Shield does... What? Stop! I'm not even moving! Apparently, yeah, Spike Shield does not work out of battle, it appears. But yeah, it's super handy, because it basically just means I can jump on spiky foes as normal, which means I don't need to do switching around partners if I ever suddenly find myself against a spiky foe. Especially something spiky foes with defense, like a kind of parabuzzy, no, not parabuzzy, a spiked buzzy beetle or something like that I can then flip just by jumping on it. So it's super handy, especially because I have a tendency to, you know, forget about that kind of thing. But I think most or all of my future upgrades will still be badge points, because I've got so many badges we can put on, and we're about to buy a lot more, and just generally get a lot more over the next few episodes. Anyway, with that done, we're going to the 1,000-Year Door. Let's hold our new Ruby Star aloft. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. We better hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. Her, like, leg tube thing's gone all gammy. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that. Looks like it's badly interlaced. We have to let him know about the princess's email.
Oh, yeah.
What? That was written in Princess Peach's email! The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon, and those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it! How bone-chilling! Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered.
What have you found out, Professor? Has the Professor ever come across the Shadow Sirens? I suppose not. He would have no reason to think, why are we working with this evil person? Previously evil person. Previously. No, shut up, Doctor.
This is all rather long, so you better listen well. Are all of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too! I'm breaking the fourth wall down to cinders.
Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one?
Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details, just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood on this very area. It also says the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster. And that thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes. But only the beast's physical form was destroyed, its spirit could not be eradicated. And so the heroes used the crystal stars which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast back into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exits. From this, I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good.
I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then? I'm with you, Vivian. See, that's what I was saying earlier. It would be awful if we found them all only to have them stolen for evil purposes. Does anyone think it might just be better to just destroy them once and for all? I'm with you.
That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility the 1,000-Year Door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years.
Well, that makes sense given the name and all that.
So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. Bad luck, huh?
That just seems like daft plot.
The fact that these goons wander stars now may not be coincident, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Nauts fail.
Oh, I guess we gotta find the best of the crystal stars then, huh? Where do we start?
According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keelhaul Key.
Keelhaul Key?
I'm not too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff, vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down by the harbour no more. You should head there first.
So, we got a goal, but we ain't gonna be doing that. right away. We've got 2 things to do before the end of the episode, one of which is massive, but will be mostly off camera, so hopefully we'll still fit it in. Probably at 20 minutes anyway, but oh well. First things first, Merlon. We've got a new partner, so it's time to power up Vivian. So Vivian now is up to 20 HP, which is pretty cool, and she's got a powerful but expensive move, Fiery Jinx, for 6 fire points. Flower points, which basically hits just all enemies on the map, regardless of where they are or what they're doing or anything like that, just wallops them all with a fire blast. Pretty handy, and I'll show it off in a sec, along with Art Attack, our new Crystal Star Power. But in the meantime, we're going to do a trouble. We're going to do a trouble we've had for a while, but it's technically unlocked this one when we beat Chapter 3. We've got a new lot unlocked now, and we're going to do all but one of them next episode. But for now, we're going to start with Pine Tea Jr.
Oh, my dad is in a world of hurt there. Please, you gotta help him.
What the hell is this accent?
I'm waiting at the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials beneath Rogueport.
Oh, good. This is going to end well. Let's head down to the trial pit.
You took in my trouble? Oh, thank the stars. This is just terrible. My dad went into the Pit of 100 Trials and he never came out. He lost his job and said the only way to support us was the pit's treasure. But I don't need treasure. I just want my dad back. Please help him.
Yay. He's on floor, I believe, 17, so we don't have to do all 100, but we do have to kind of go through it. But there are new enemies, which we can at least show off while we're down here, whereas there's one of them right here. Let's switch to Goombella before the battle, and let's begin! So, I actually don't know how much health these guys have, so let's make sure I don't kill them with my opening hammer. Hey, I didn't. Let's tackle them first. The other one's a Dry Bones, which we're already familiar with. Well, it's a Dull Bones. And this here is a No, it's not. It's just a regular Gloomba. It likes dark, damp places. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, defense is 0. It's stronger than a normal Goomba, so be careful. That's not a healthy colour for a Goomba, but it doesn't mean it's sick or anything. So don't show any mercy. So yeah, it's exactly the same as a normal Goomba, just with added health. So, you'll still get like items and stuff on beating enemies, just you won't get any form of healing as you kind of progress downwards. But the first, probably 25 floors of this are really just a joke. They're really simple, basic enemies. So it's annoying, this trouble, because it's time-consuming. Oh my god, there's loads of spinniers, good lord. Yeah, it's really time-consuming, but other than that, it's not at all in any way challenging. Might as well show off Art Attack here. Damages all enemies you encircle with the star. So it costs 4 star points. And it can be good in certain situations, like this, for example, because basically you start drawing, and that's me with the control stick, and when you circle around enemies, it does damage to them. We've already killed them, but we kind of keep going. You have a time limit, and basically you can just focus on one enemy, for example, and the more of the enemy you catch in the circle, the more damage it does to them. So it's handy for taking out specific parts of big enemies, or like focusing on specific ones. I don't use it that much, but hey, it's occasionally useful. Next thing to show off is Fiery Jinx, which is 6 flower points, so it's super expensive, but the action command is quite simple. Press the buttons in order they appear on screen. A lot of Vivian's ones that you see are just kind of like pressing buttons. I mean, all attacks are pressing buttons, but like pressing A, B, X, Y, and different combinations, stuff like that. So it targets all enemies, and then you just go X, Y, A, Y, X, and then spoink! Deals a good 5 damage to everything, and also sets them on fire so they take fire damage. Really handy, especially if you're against a lot of tougher enemies at once, but obviously super expensive. Final thing to show off is the Edgar's final ability we unlocked with the last upgrade, which I haven't talked about yet. Mini Egg costs 3 flower points and throw eggs at enemies to shrink them to tiny size. It targets all enemies, and the action command is press A when the star lights up. Super easy action command, A, A, A. Poops out 3 eggs, then the Yoshi Kid throws them, and each one when it hits deals 1 damage and lowers their attack by 2. Can be handy. Big issue with it that I have, doesn't target enemies equally, there's no guarantee you'll hit any individual enemy with it. It just basically allocates them randomly over it. So you saw there, one hit the Dull Bones and 2 hit that second Spinnier, so it's really annoying that you can't target it in that way, which really does limit its usefulness for me, unless it can be useful if you're just against one enemy, but that's what I have Shrink Stomp for, so I never really use it. But the Yoshi Kid is still useful once he's been leveled up. It's worth noting, the reason I call him the Yoshi Kid is because that's his official, canon name. Because obviously you name him whatever you want, but in all the game literature and guides and stuff, he's just referred to as the Yoshi Kid. But he's Edgar, of course. Looks like we're getting some curse effects here. The curse will run out when we start Chapter 5. Oh, increased from 1 to 2 star points. That's pretty sweet. So I'll need to renew the curse soon. Anyway, from now on, I've showed everything off that I want to, so I'm just going to proceed down the pit, and I'll just cut on if anything exciting happens. there's the spike stomp in action if anyone was curious. It's just exactly like a normal jump, except it doesn't cause me pain anymore. Aha! So, every 10th floor, and this is floor 10, we get a giant chest, which contains Sleepy Stomp, which you execute superbly to make enemies sleepy, which can be handy. I don't tend, as you've probably noticed, to use like firepower moves so much on Mario, other than like Power Smash and like his inbuilt ones like Super Hammer and Super Boots and stuff like that, because I tend to save firepower for my allies' special attacks rather than my own ones, because it's not as... Badgers can be much more powerful than Mario for just buffing up his normal attacks. But hey, still handy. If we do that, the pipe for the next floor comes out, and this pipe would take us back to the surface. So basically, you can bug out every 10 levels, which is kind of handy. But onwards. Aha! New enemy ahoy! Let's switch to Goombella, and unsurprisingly... Oh my goodness. Oh, I learned something as well. Watch. If you start with a jump now, even if you just do a normal jump... Oh! Maybe you do have to double press. Earlier I just started with what I thought was a normal jump, and it turned out to then be a spin jump once it was in battle, but apparently not. Anyway, in an unsurprising turn of events, this is a Paragloomba. It's a Gloomba with wings. HP is 7, attack is 3, defense is 0. It's like a stronger version of the Paracooper. Wrong! And maybe that's all there is to it. I wonder if living down here ever makes its wings mouldy. Ugh, it's too gross to even think about. Blech. When it says Paracooper, I assume it means Paragoomba, because these certainly are not Koopas. Though they do behave in a kind of similar way. But it must mean Paragoomba, surely. Anyway, I'll finish off here. Aha! Now here's who we've been looking for. There's an unconscious Toad in the corner of the room. If we speak to him...
Huh? What? Who are you? Wow! Wow, did you come here to save me? Really? Pinty Jr.? Wow, good. I have to get back alive. Show me the way out.
His voice was extremely inconsistent across, like, what, 3 lines of text. Either way, that's level 17, I think, and we still have to get to level 20 to get to the next bug out point, so I'll go and do that. Ah, interesting.
Hey, the exit. Okay, Pinty Jr., I'm on my way home.
Now, there's a lot of shit going on here. He's escaped successfully. We can open this badge chest, which gets us the fire drive. Get a badge every 10 levels down here, which attacks all ground enemies and burns them as well. Quite handy. And if we do that, that'll make the next floor appear. We're not going to do it. But also, here is... Hey, yo, I've got all the hottest new products right here. Look no further. You got the fevered look of a man with a mind for goods. Want to buy something? So this is Charlieton, who occasionally appears down here and will sell you stuff. His appearances are random, but occasionally stuff he sells is expensive, but obviously you're mid-trial, so it can actually save your ass when you're doing it properly. But we're not doing it properly. We're leaving right now. Also, because this episode's been like half an hour long minimum at this point, so I really do need to conclude at some point in the next 20 minutes.
My dad's back. Sorry for troubling you. I guess health and family results.
Health and family results? Health and family really are the most important things, you know? I can't even be asked for next anymore.
I'll look for new work. I gotta be strong for my dear son. Thank you so much. I'll give you my treasure as a reward. It's really important to me. But nothing's more important to me than my dad. Even my American accent is less important than my dad because it's apparently disappeared now. So he gives us a silver card, a kill me. A parlor card that lets you play the Paper Mario. Oh, I just want to die. A parlor card that lets you play the paper mode game. Jesus Christ. Now, if you'll excuse us, and really thank you so much.
And with that, I'm really going to call the episode here because I've lost the power to speak, apparently. Thank you very much for watching. We've learned some important facts about what is exactly behind the behind the Thousand-Year Door, and we solved some troubles. Next episode will be entirely trouble-based, so if you're not up for another Northern Irish episode, which is extremely poignant now given the state of British politics, then tune in an episode from now. Otherwise, time for some more troubles. Thank you very much, and hope you join me next time for that. Thank you very much, and good day.